Good morning, Hector.
Well, teacher,
Morning, Tomas. Morning, Josue. Good morning, Sergio.
Good
good morning.
morning.
How are you?
Morning.
Fine, and you, teacher?
A little bit better than yesterday, but good. Thanks for asking. And we also have, I got hiccup, like Edwin and Salvador, but I guess they have problem with connections because they are trying to enter, but since 2 minutes ago, they're here. They could do it. Edwin is also entering. Okay. So we are going to start with the attendance. After the attendance, we are going to have some time to review a little bit the topic that we had yesterday, and then the rest of the class is going to be just to practice. Yes, to practice gerunds and infinitives that we studied yesterday. Yes. So I told you that I will send you the list of verbs, but I will send it on a video. So what you will get is a video, and on the video they will tell you the verbs that you have to use with infinitives, the verbs that you have to use with gerunds, and like that. So right now the attendance. First person, Hector Alvarado. Hector Alvarado is not here. Hector Alvarado, no. So he's not. Herbert is not. Sergio,
Present.
Abimael, Abimael, Tania,
Present.
good. Ruben, your microphones, guys, your microphones. Ruben, no. Okay, Salvador,
Present.
Edwin Gonzalez, no. Tomás,
Present.
Lima,
Present.
Hugo, who is not here. Jose is not here. Luis, no. Jorge, no. Anthony, no. Edwin Sosa,
Present.
Roxana, no. And Josue Vasquez.
Present, teacher.
Okay. So just to try to remember what we checked yesterday, we were saying that we have in a sentence we usually have only one verb. Yes, but sometimes you can have two verbs, but they will never be together. You can never put one verb and then the other verb next to it. Never. Yes. So what you need to do is to modify the second verb. So how are you going to modify the second verb? The second verb is going to be gerund or infinitive. Gerund, the verb with ing, or infinitive to plus the verb. And the meaning is exactly the same. Yes? But you have to know when you have to use infinitives and when you have to use gerunds. So we were saying that gerunds are after some verbs and infinitives are after some verbs too. We were also saying that there are other verbs that you can use infinitive or gerunds, and the meaning is exactly the same without any problem. But also we have another list of verbs, and those verbs can be used with infinitive or gerunds, but the meaning will be completely different. So we have four categories. Category number one, verb, and if you want to use another verb next to it, it has to be infinitive. List number two, verb, And if you use another verb next to it, that verb has to be a gerund. List number 3, you have a list of verbs, and after those verbs, if you want to use another verb, that verb needs to be in infinitive or gerund, and the meaning is exactly the same. In the list number 4, you have some verbs, and after those verbs, you can use infinitive or gerunds, and the meaning will be completely different. So in the list number 4, you need to be careful because the meaning will be different. Yes? So that's what we studied yesterday, and we also checked at the end of the class 3 things. We said that we can find gerunds at the beginning of the sentences. Yes, at the beginning of the sentences. Then number 2, we said that we will find gerunds after some verbs. After some verbs. For example, enjoy, mind, avoid, dislike. So after those verbs, you use gerunds. In the number 3, you will find gerunds after prepositions. After prepositions. If you see prepositions in, preposition on, about, for, of, before, after, preposition to with phrasal verbs and like that. So if you see any of those prepositions, after prepositions, you also use gerunds. And phrasal verbs too. Why phrasal verbs? Because phrasal verbs have one verb and one preposition. One verb, one preposition. So if the verb is give up, the meaning of give up means rendirse or dejar de hacer algo, similar to stop doing something. Yes? So I give up, you say give up, and then the gerund. I give up fixing my computer. I don't know how to do it. I give up fixing my computer. Yes, it's like dejo de arreglar mi computadora. Yes, or me rindo de reparar. Yes, I give up fixing my computer. So the verb that you want to use next to give up has to be in the gerund form. Why? Because up is a preposition. You have a phrasal verb, and after phrasal verbs, you always use gerunds because a phrasal verb is one verb and one preposition, or one verb and two prepositions. So after phrasal verbs, you always use gerunds. And remember what I told you yesterday, some phrasal verbs are going to be with to at the end, like look forward to, and that is a phrasal verb. So look forward to and gerund, or the preposition like. Not the verb like, but the preposition. I feel like dancing. We were saying yesterday, I feel like dancing. So in that case, feel like is a phrasal verb, but like is a preposition. How do you know? Because the verb is feel. So if feel is the verb, like is the preposition in that case. Like can be a verb, but also a preposition. When you say feel like, the meaning is a preposition. Why? Because you have the main verb. Yes? So this is what we studied yesterday. Now we are going to practice it a little bit. And if you go to week number 4 or semana número 4 in Schoology, you will find that in the folder, and I'm going to share the screen. In the folder, you're going to find this. I will share it. This is the list of verbs. you will find this list of verbs. Yes? So only a gerund can follow these verbs: admit, advise, avoid, be used to, can help, can stand, consider, deny, discuss, dislike, end up, enjoy, feel like. Feel like is one verb, phrasal verb. Finish, forget, get used to, give up, go on, have difficulty, have problems, have trouble, imagine, it's not used, it's worthwhile, keep, look forward to, mention, mind, miss, recommend, remember. But with remember, you can use infinitive or gerunds, but the meaning is different. Risk, quit, spend time, stop, suggest. Stop can be used with gerunds and infinitives, but the meaning is different. Suggest, think, tolerate, understand, waste time, work at. So after those verbs, you use gerunds. Just remember and stop can be with infinitive or gerunds, but the meaning is different. So those two, you need to remove them. Then we have another list of verbs. With this list of verbs, you can find either a gerund or an infinitive. For example, after the verb begin, continue, hate, intend, like, love, prefer, start. After these verbs, you can use gerunds or infinitive, and the meaning is the same. Yeah, the meaning is the same. So here you have some example. If you say, for example, he will never forget spending. What is the verb? The verb is forget. And if you remember yesterday, we were saying that we can use genus or infinitives after forget. So he will never forget spending so much money on his first computer. But in this case, you are talking that the person will never forget that moment when he did it. Because if you say forget to spend, it means obligation. Yes? Here you have another one, using continue or go on. Yes? So you will say go on reading the text. Go on reading the text. It is similar to say continue reading the text. Yes? So when you will use this expression when you want to say someone to continue with the same activity, with the same thing that the person is doing. Yes? Then you will use regret, and you will use regret with gerunds when you want to spread that something has to be done to get a result. For example, you have forgotten your homework again. That means phoning your mother. I meant to phone your mother. So here you can use infinitive or gerunds, but pay attention to the difference. If you use a gerund, you want to say that something has to be done. But if you use an infinitive, you are saying that you intend to do something, but you didn't do it, but you intend. Yes? So you need to pay attention to it. Here you have more examples with gerunds and infinitives, gerunds and infinitives, gerunds and infinitives. And at the end, we have the word used to. Used to means estar acostumbrado. So you say, I am used to. But used to is ending with to. ¿Alguien tiene activado el micrófono? Used to termina con to, pero no significa que después de eso le van a poner el infinitivo. No, van a poner el gerundio. ¿Por qué el gerundio? Simple y sencillamente porque este ya es un phrasal verb. Es used to. Ese ya va así. Así como look forward to. Entonces, las estructuras que ya van así, que ya llevan el verbo y la preposición, entonces eso ocupan un gerundio. ¿Yes? He is used to smoking. Él está acostumbrado a fumar. He is used to smoking. Yes? Now, something different is when you say he used to. Si ustedes dicen nada más he used to, ahí sí no le van a poner el ing. ¿Por qué no? Porque este es un tiempo en el pasado, cuando usted quiere decir solía fumar. Él solía fumar. He used to smoke in the past. ¿Sí? Ahí no van a poder decir he is used. ¿Por qué no he is used? Porque he is used significa él está acostumbrado a fumar. He is used to smoke. Él está acostumbrado a fumar. Entonces, si ustedes quieren hablar sobre algo del pasado como él solía fumar, no tienen que decir he is. Tienen que decir he used to smoke. ¿Y qué pasa si yo quiero decir él está acostumbrado a fumar? Entonces, significa que yo voy a decir he is used to smoking. No le tengo que poner smoke. ¿Por qué no? Porque si yo digo is used to, ese es el phrasal verb. El phrasal verb es be used to. Be used to. Yes, be used to. Estar acostumbrado a algo. Yes. So you will find also these verbs followed by infinitives. Después de estos verbos van a encontrar nada más infinitivos. Advise, allow, ask, cause, challenge, command, convince, expect, forbid, force, hire, instruct, invite, order, pay, permit, program, remind, teach, tell, urge, warn, and warn. So after all these verbs, you always use infinitive only. Yes? So that's a list of verbs for you to get it. But we will also watch a video that I will send you to the WhatsApp group today so that you have more explanation over there. Yes? But the topic for this unit is only gerunds. So I repeat the cases where you will find gerunds at the beginning of a sentence, after some verbs, and after prepositions. Those are the only cases where you can find gerunds. At the beginning of a sentence, when you say a verb, after some verbs, like after the verb enjoy, after the verb like, dislike, after the verb mind, after the verb avoid, you use gerunds. Yes? And the last one is after prepositions. So after preposition in, after a preposition about, after the preposition for, after any of the prepositions that you know, you always use gerunds. So now we are going to have a practice. This is only about gerunds, not about infinitives, but gerunds. Yes, about gerunds. So I will share the screen. Just give me a second. I will share the screen. This volume is high. I will share the screen and you will have like a quiz. Obviously, it's not evaluated. This is just to practice. It is this one over here. And I will ask you one by one, and you need to complete the information with a gerund. Yes, with a gerund. Obviously, you have to tell me the verb in a gerund form. So let's watch it. I will stop it and choose a person.
Let's practice. Suggest an appropriate gerund for each sentence.
This is for Luis. You have 10 seconds, Luis. Do you enjoy? Look at the picture and tell me the activity. Do you enjoy? Lo es.
Skiing.
Repeat it.
Skiing.
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 Could be, could be. Perfect. So, do you enjoy skiing? Number two, Salvador. Salvador,
Yes, teacher.
how do you complete it?
Flying.
Exactly. Tanya, should be an exercise in objectivity. This is a gerund as a noun at the beginning.
Take,
Repeat it.
taking, tomar,
Ajá, tomar debería ser un ejercicio en objetividad. No tiene sentido tomar. ¿Qué mira en la fotografía?
un juez,
Un juez. ¿Y qué hace un juez?
tomar decisiones,
Tomar decisiones. Pero específicamente, ¿qué hace? Porque yo tomo decisiones también. Pero ¿qué hace específicamente un juez?
mm,
Algunas personas le dicen,
condenar,
vos no sos un juez para que andes a las demás personas. Entonces, ¿qué hace un juez?
exigir,
No. ¿Quién sabe qué hace un juez?
Juzgar.
Juzgar. Entonces, un juez
Judging.
juzga. So, how do you say juzgar?
Judging.
Juzgar is judge. Judge.
Judge.
Now,
Mhm.
using the gerund, because it is at the beginning of the sentence, you need to modify it as a gerund. So, how do you say it? How do you say it?
Judging. Judging.
Judging. Judging. Judging
Judging.
should be an exercise
Judging.
in objectivity. So, next one is for you too. Have you ever wished for a career in what? Tanya?
eh,
In what?
ganar,
Repeat it.
eh, ganar, carrying,
No. It's not ganar. What's her profession? What's her profession?
actress,
Actriz. So, what does an actress do? What does an actress do?
actuar,
Mhm.
act, or acting,
Acting, exactly. Entonces, ¿qué hace una actriz? Actuar. ¿Cómo se dice actuar? Act. Pero aquí tenemos la preposición in, acting. So, repeat it.
in acting.
Read all the sentence.
Have you ever wished for a career in acting?
Good. Have you ever wished for a career in acting? Good. And that is the answer. Tomás, I have given, and then you have a fair try, but I still don't like it. Look at the picture and tell me.
I don't, teacher. I don't know.
I have given what?
Uh,
Who knows the answer?
Camping.
Oh, camping. So, I have given camping. ¿Qué están haciendo ellos? Acampando. ¿Cuál es la acción? Acampar. Tomás, some of my friends work at stores in the mall, and others earn extra money by is a preposition. So, what is the action?
cuidar,
But in English?
carry,
No,
carrying,
no. You have two options.
uh,
Take care of, and then you say something. Take care of babies, take care of
okay,
pets, take care of animals. That is cuidar, take care of. Cuidar y luego mencionan de quién. But cuando ya se refiere a un niño, la palabra más común es babysit. Babysit. So how do you complete it here, Tomás?
baby sitting.
Okay, read all the information.
Some of my friends work a story in the mall, and other earn extra money by babysitting.
By babysitting. Good.
By babysitting.
Hector Lima, my favorite pastime or my favorite hobby is, look at the picture. What is the favorite hobby?
My favorite pastime is swimming. Swimming?
That, do you think that is swimming?
Okay.
Do you think, guys, the rest of you, do you think that is swimming, that activity?
So is walk
Nothing.
in the beach.
Repeat it.
walking,
Driving.
Repeat it.
Driving.
Diving. That's the word. Diving es buceo. Este es más específico y se llama scuba diving. Scuba diving es el para ver peces. O todavía un snorkeling. Snorkeling, que sería este porque tiene el palito para respirar. Pero si dice diving se le entendería. Aunque hay tres deportes. Snorkeling, que es este con el palito para recibir aire. Scuba diving, que es sumergiéndose. Y el diving, que es todo en general. So here we have snorkeling. Por el palito es snorkeling. Okay, let's see over here. Josue Vasquez. It says, is a useful skill that could help you get a job next summer after you graduate.
Maybe practicing or no, wait me. It's a useful skill that could help you get a job next summer after you graduate. Practice.
No, practicing, no. Dice
So
que
quizá no existe.
es una habilidad muy útil que le va a ayudar a obtener un trabajo.
Ya vi qué está haciendo, pero no sé cómo. No conozco el verbo en inglés.
Yes, you know it. Ya lo vieron eso. How do you say it, guys?
typing,
Typing.
Typing. Okay.
Typing.
So, repeat it, Josue.
Typing is a useful skill that could help you get a job next summer after you graduate.
Perfect. So let's see. Next one, Edwin Sosa. That things that would be a good hobby for me.
Sería como cosechar, ¿no? O sembrar.
But in English, how do you say it?
I don't know this.
Who knows the answer?
Plowing.
Planting.
It could be planting, maybe, but if you have trees, maybe you can say
Sowing.
growing. Sowing could be too. Another one, farming could be another one. Farming, like to be in a farm. So farming. My dad thinks that farming would be a good hobby for me. Why do you use farming? Because it is next to things that. And after think, you use the gerund. This one is for Jose Martinez. Can you read it, please?
Um, running.
Yeah, actually, I did. And it was very interesting because I
Running.
researched
Yes,
a
you
little bit
did.
about this person, and he actually has a theory.
Or jogging. Jogging is trotar. Yes, jogging, trotar. Running, correr. So both are possible, jogging or running. So as you could see, you had gerunds at the beginning of the sentence, you had gerunds after prepositions, and you had gerunds after verbs. And this is the way that you use gerunds. At the beginning of the sentence, after some verbs, and after prepositions. Now we are going to practice, and as I told you yesterday, today will be more to practice because this is the best way for me to understand this is when you practice it, when you speak it. Now, just to give you an example about what we are going to do, Luis Quintanilla,
Yeah.
what do you enjoy eating? What do you enjoy eating? Luis, what do you enjoy eating?
I enjoy eating pupusas and pizza.
Okay, so he's saying, I enjoy eating, disfruto comer. I enjoy eating pupusas and pizza. And how does he know that he has to use enjoy eating and not enjoy to eat? Because in my question, he heard he heard that I said enjoy eating. So copy and paste. I enjoy eating pupusas and pasta. Yes. Next one. Hugo, what do you like to drink in the morning? What do you like to drink in the morning?
I like drinking milk in the morning.
Maybe because like can be used with infinitive or gerund, so you can use both. But I told you yesterday that infinitive is more common with like. Yes, you have the two options, infinitive or gerunds, but infinitives are more common than gerunds with the verb like, love, hate, and like that. Yes, but it's possible too, so no problem. Now, what are you going to do? You're going to work in pairs and you're going to practice with your partner. I'm going to send you questions similar to these questions that you have over here. You have to tell your classmate your answers, but this is not going to be easy and basic like, what do you like to drink in the morning? I like to drink coffee in the morning. No, this is going to be supporting your ideas. You need to say why. You need to speak more. So you will say, what do you like to drink in the morning? Oh, I like to drink coffee because sometimes I feel sleepy. So if I drink coffee, I get energy. That's better. Yes? Or what do you enjoy eating? I enjoy eating pupusas and pizza. Mm-mm. Extend the information. Oh, I enjoy eating pupusas and pizza because I consider that those are the most delicious food that we can find in El Salvador. I usually eat pupusas on weekends in Planes de Renderos, and I sometimes go to Pizza Hut to eat some pizza with my friends. Yes? So try to expand, try to say why. Say why, give examples, and like that. Yes? So this is what you're going to do. I will also send you not questions, but information. For example, Edwin Gonzalez. What do you think of this? Taking vitamins is good for you.
Yes, it's really good because you get energies of them. That energies that you can use all day. Mm, yeah, I don't know. That's it.
Okay, let's see another person. Jorge Ramirez. Taking vitamins is good for you. What do you think? Jorge Ramirez?
I think that give energy our body, and that's it, teacher.
Hugo. Taking vitamins is good for you. What do you think?
I don't have idea. So I am kidding. So it's a good idea. So taking vitamins. So currently I don't take vitamins because yes, I have the last month. I bought the vitamins, but currently I don't consider take vitamins because I slept around the 5 or 10 hours per day. But the next month I consider uh, taking vitamin because I will do extra hours.
Good, thank you, Hugo. So that's a way that you have to answer. You have to give more information. I will tell you and explain to you in Spanish so that it is clear. No se queden muy cortos cuando dan respuestas. Estas preguntas las van a trabajar en pareja para que ustedes puedan expresarse y puedan estar hablando la mayor cantidad del tiempo. Si se los pongo aquí en la clase, vamos a perder el tiempo en que uno lo pueda decir bien y el demás, el resto estaría esperando. Pero si ustedes trabajan en pareja, van a aprovechar más el tiempo porque van a poder hablar más. Entonces vamos a empezar a las 10:18 y vamos a terminar a las 11. ¿Qué significa eso? Que ustedes van a tener alrededor de 40 minutos hablando, expresando sus ideas. Que si lo hubiéramos hecho uno por uno aquí, a lo mejor lo que iba a hablar usted iban a ser nada más 2 minutos, si al caso. Entonces lo que quiero es que hablen más. ¿Cómo van a hablar más? Ya olvídense de las respuestas básicas. Respuestas básicas de sujeto, verbo, complemento, ya se tienen que ir olvidando. De eso básico, ya se tienen que ir olvidando. Ya tienen que agregar otra más información para que se les escuche como más estructurado, un mejor nivel. ¿Qué pueden hacer para agregarle? Fácil. Lo primero que ustedes tienen que responder es esto, miren. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué piensa usted que sí? No solamente me diga, sí, es bueno tomar vitaminas. Que eso es básico. Entonces vaya un poquito más arriba, porque ustedes ya van un poquito más arriba. Entonces tienen que dar más información. Entonces ustedes van a decir, sí, tomar vitaminas es bueno porque te da energía para el resto del día y puedes desarrollar todas las actividades en el trabajo de una manera eficiente. ¿Sí? Entonces traten de dar un poquito más de información. Siempre digan por qué ustedes piensan eso. ¿Sí? Otra manera que pueden hacer es lo que dijo Hugo. ¿Qué dijo Hugo? Examples. Él dijo, in my case, en mi caso, yo usualmente tomo vitaminas. La última vez que compré vitamina fue el mes pasado, pero en este momento no estoy tomando, pero estoy considerando tomar vitaminas el próximo mes. ¿Sí? Entonces, con que ustedes digan por qué y si tienen algún ejemplo, logren dar una experiencia de ustedes o experiencia de alguien más, pueden hacerlo. Veamos si yo les preguntara, do you like scuba diving? Si yo les digo, do you like scuba diving? Or do you like diving? Could be or do you like snorkeling? Todas esas cosas. Entonces, ¿qué me dirían ustedes? Yes, I like diving. Eso es básico. Váyase un poco más arriba, diga por qué. Y después me dice algún ejemplo, si usted ya lo ha hecho alguna vez. O si lo intentaría alguna vez, siempre dando su opinión, no quedándose a lo más básico. A eso es lo que quiero llegar. Quiero que salgan ya de lo más básico que existe y que den un salto más, y para eso lo que necesitan hacer es decir siempre por qué. Support your ideas. Tienen que sustentar su respuesta. ¿Sí? Decir por qué piensa eso. Deme su propia vivencia, hable de usted. O si usted nunca lo ha hecho, pero su hermana lo hizo y ella le dice que es bonito. My sister did scuba diving, or my sister practiced scuba diving 2 years ago, and she says that is interesting. So maybe I will practice it next year. Or maybe I will practice it someday in the future. Yes. So try to expand your information. Try to describe more and like that. Now, what are you going to do? You're going to work in pairs. I'm going to be sending you the message with the information or the question. You give the answer or you express your opinion, like in the last one. You express your opinion or you give the answer, and you give as much information as possible. So, how long are you going to talk? You're going to talk for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Van a hablar por 30 segundos. Esos 30 segundos va a ser por estudiante, sin detenerse. Así como lo hizo Hugo, estaba dando su opinión, dijo por qué, dio ejemplos y listo. Van a ser 30 segundos por cada uno. Entonces ustedes en la pantalla van a ver la pregunta que les estoy haciendo y ustedes responden. Y si no es una pregunta, va a ser una información y ustedes tienen que dar su punto de vista con respecto a eso. Entonces, 30 segundos cada uno. Yo les voy a escribir en la pantalla next cuando signifique que va la otra persona. Por ejemplo, primero les voy a poner en la pantalla what kind of food do you enjoy eating? Entonces ya comienza, imagínense que es Tania y Sergio. Entonces Tania comienza, I enjoy eating tacos and my favorite tacos are uh, chicken tacos because I can eat beef. So I usually eat them at La Calacas. I think that that is a good restaurant. And tacos are different from other kind of food because I think that they are easy to make, but you really need to cook very well to give a good touch or flavor to the food. 30 seconds. And I will type next. When you see next, next person has to talk. If you don't see next, that means that you need to continue talking. Ustedes se van a turnar, van a ir 30 segundos y 30 segundos. Yo les voy a ir poniendo en la pantalla next y eso significa que es el momento para que la otra persona hable por 30 segundos. No se detengan. No solamente van a decir, I like pupusas and my favorite place to eat is Planes de Renderos. Y le quedan como 20 segundos todavía. No, tiene que seguir hasta terminarse esos 30 segundos. Y luego yo les mandaré la siguiente pregunta. Ustedes responden, dan su opinión y así sucesivamente. Is it clear? Yes, I hope so. Okay, so we are going to work in pairs and you will enter, only one person is going to work with me. Uno de ustedes va a trabajar conmigo. Porque hubo alguien que se salió hace un momento. So, Luis, you're going to work with me. Enter, guys, right now, and I will send you the first question. Enter.
Or
Hi, Luis.
and
What do you enjoy doing on your day off?
I enjoy watching TV and sometimes I reading some comics, and in the afternoon I like going to the park, a room, or play soccer. And in the night, I play video games or watch videos in YouTube or Netflix. And I go to bed at mm, at around the 11. Depends if okay.
Good. So now it's my turn. Um, well, in my case, something that I enjoy doing on my day off is watching movies. But I usually watch comedy movies because if it is my day off, sometimes I'm tired or stressed, so I need to watch something that makes me laugh and I feel better. And I usually visit my mother too, so that's what I enjoy doing: watching movies, spending time with my family. We can say, in other words, those two activities. In the past, Something that I enjoyed doing on my day off was going shopping. But nowadays, for the virus, I prefer to stay home. I prefer to visit my mom and spend time with them, with my mom, my sister, my wife, my baby, and like that. Good. Now, next question. Um, what is something that you love doing? Something that you love doing, that you love doing. So you can start. What's something that you love doing?
What is the meaning of something, teacher?
Something, algo.
Que es algo que amas hacer. Okay. I love I love um, I love playing soccer. In the past, I played soccer every week in the afternoon. But when I started to work, I I don't I don't I didn't have time to play, and in this this disminuing gradually the time that I played soccer. But I I I como diría, siempre hago tiempo para.
I always take time.
I always take time to play with my friends or my family because this
Continue, Luis, because in your case, I need that you speak more. So
okay
continue.
because this sport is my favorite. I like watching or practicing this depot. I think that is helping and 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 funny and funny.
Okay. And what do you usually do if, let's say, you have vacation?
Vacation.
Hmm.
And if um, if I have money, uh, go at the beach or at pool with my family.
Okay.
But but for the virus, I me quedo en casa, se me olvidó.
I stay home.
I stayed at home.
I stay home.
I stayed home.
Hmm. Next one. Next one says, what do you hate to do? What's something that you hate to do?
Uh, I had to read a book. Yes. I prefer watch TV or listen to
I
music.
prefer to watch. I prefer watch.
I
Prefer
prefer
to watch.
I prefer to watch TV or listen to music or uh, or read but, but a comic nor a book.
Good. And what do you do in school if you don't like to read?
Um, was very difficult to me because I should to read. Quisiera o no quisiera.
I had to read. I had
to read.
to read.
I have to read, but I consider abur, aburrido. Aburrido, teacher.
Bored. You or the
Bored.
book?
The book.
So the book, boring.
Boring. Boring. I had sleeping, but when I read.
So
I don't read much.
That would be a good solution for you if you have insomnia. You read and then you fall asleep.
Yes. But when I read to sleep, I know no funciona.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Okay, next one. Living in another country would be fantastic. What do you think?
Yes.
Tell me why.
Yes, because visit other countries is very interesting.
But this is not visiting. This is living. Living for the rest of your
It's
life.
living in other countries is interesting. I think that know other culture and other lifestyle style. I interested in the Asian culture, specifically Japan and Korea.
Yes, right.
I think the Japan culture is very interesting. The the discipline that they have is very
Different. Okay.
Yes.
I will bring Anthony to work with you because he is in the waiting room. I will bring Anthony to work with you. Good morning, Anthony. You're going to work with Luis.
Good morning, teacher.
Work with Luis. Enter.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Work with Luis. You're working in Paris. Work with Luis. Enter.
And my favorite country is Canada, and I spent I thought I s- no I get I get a lot of money or a lot of dollars. And mm, the country is very base or passive. And this is my dream. I was the children or the child. This is my dream, and I living with. Is another question, teacher.
Yes, another one. Speaking English is important. What do you think?
Okay. Speaking English is important. What do you think? Uh, I think is open the door in the life. I global I go global language in the world, and I travel another country or another country. Uh, Maybe the person we don't Spanish, but I but we talking in English is a common common language. And next person.
Okay, okay. Oh, kind of stuff. Speaking English is very important for the different people because for today there are so many people speak English and there are many words obligated to speak English too. But for to travel, there are many people uh, travel for different countries, Canada, uh, Spain, Italy. Oh, not, but the plus it is uh, United States. But for Salvador, the money, no sé cómo se dice en peso. How would you say in pesos?
I think.
Thanks, teacher.
So you're going to work with me, Thomas, because the rest of people have a partner. So you have to work with me. We are talking about some things. You have to give your opinion. You have to speak for 30 seconds. In your case, for 1 minute, because you are the student. I'm the teacher, so you're the student. You have to speak for 1 minute. So you will see the message on the screen. Uh, it says doing exercise is important for your health. What do you think?
Let me see, teacher. Creí que me lo iba a compartir ahí en mensaje, que le entendí, ¿no?
Yes, doing exercise is important for your health.
Okay. I think exercise is very important for people because get energy and then get actitud positiva. Uh, I think the exercise get is flexibilidad for your
Flexibility.
flexibility. Bueno, keeping lo mantiene saludable y que
It keeps you healthy. It keeps you
keeps you
healthy.
keeps you healthy. And that's it, teacher.
Continue is for 1 minute. You can give your own experience, your own example, or your friend's example, your mother, your sister.
The exercise for me is important because uh, no, I don't know, teacher. For my mother is important exercise because your healthy.
She needs to be healthy. She needs to be
She
healthy.
needs to be healthy and
Okay, good.
for my brothers is practice exercise when do you play
He
when do you
plays.
play
He plays
pardon he plays soccer
soccer.
uh, soccer
Good, good. So you're
and
right.
basketball.
You are right. Basketball. Good. Now, next question. What is something that you always remember to do in the morning? What is something, sorry, what is something that you always remember to do in the morning? That you always remember that you have to do it.
I wake up uh, nice a.m. And and then I brush my teeth uh, and then
No, but you are telling me many things. I'm telling you something, una cosa, algo, something that you always remember to do in the morning. Why? And tell us your examples.
uh, I wake up at 11 9 a.m. and wash my face always o como algo que yo haga yo digamos algo que yo
Algo que
haga cuando yo
siempre se acuerda que lo tiene que hacer.
uh, right now I in the morning and remember my class English class nice 9:30 a.m. En la semana in the week. Um,
So I will give you my example. Well, in my case, something that I always remember to do in the morning is to take a shower. I always take a shower at 5:30 a.m. because I have a class at 6. So I prefer to take a shower in the morning because you are fresh, you are not sleepy, so you get a little energy to start the day. And also because you feel fresh, yes, in the morning.
Okay.
So that is something that I always do in the morning at 5:30 a.m.
Okay.
Yes.
And I remember do is wash my face and and drink a coffee because uh, uh, help me mm, help me for uh, uh, estar como estar despierto, teacher. Me ayuda para estar despierto en la clase.
That
Digamos,
help,
cuando
that helps me to be awake in class.
help me to be awake in class.
Awake.
Awake, awake in
Wake.
class. Wait
No,
in
I'm not
class.
wait. I'm saying awake. Con K, no con T. Wake.
Awake, awake,
Okay.
awake in class.
Good. Now next one, Thomas. What is something that you sometimes forget to do?
I see. Uh, right now, I sometimes right now uh, I forget to do visit the bands
I
for
forget.
repair.
I forget to go to the.
I,
I forget.
I forget to go to the bands to fit the cuenta de una cuenta pendiente que tengo.
The account.
The
The pending
count,
account.
pending the count. I fit I fit a account for uh, for time, por tiempo.
Okay. Next one. Question is, are you interested in learning Chinese? You will see it on the screen. Are you interested in learning Chinese? Yes, no, maybe.
No,
And give us.
no, teacher.
Okay, but
Because
tell me, I'm not interested in learning Chinese because
okay, I'm not interested in learning Chinese because a difficult language for me. And right now, I have I have a English class. For me, it's very difficult. Uh, uh, learning language and learners.
it's difficult to learn the language. Continue. You have 1 minute.
It's difficult. Mm, I try practices English for the matter uh, pronunciation. Uh,
Pronunciation.
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 Pro-
Pronunciation.
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 Pronunciation. Pronunciation. Language.
Okay, next one. Are you good at playing sports? Are you good at playing sports? Are you good? Eres bueno. Are you good at playing sports? Yes? No?
Eh, eh, I know good at playing sport, but I like soccer and basketball. Full time, I practices is little. It's very little. Practices the sport. Um, in my day off, try play soccer. I working in the neighborhood for uh, 20 minutes, uh, um, a little.
Okay, good. How about at work? Do you play any sports at work?
In the world.
Mhm.
Uh, at work is very difficult for the time. Um, uh, my work uh, is very absorbente, muy
This is
es muy,
demanding.
perdón,
Demanding.
demanding
Okay.
for time.
Okay, I understand. Thank you, Thomas.
Okay.
Good. So I heard some of you talking to your classmates. Some of you were excited talking and talking and talking. Even 30 seconds were not enough. You wanted more time. So this is the way that you have to do it. Try to speak more. Try to give your opinion. Think. Because sometimes you only give two sentences and then you don't know what to say. So remember to say why you think like that and support your ideas. Now, and give examples too if it is possible. Who's missing presentations? Salvador, can you project it using your computer, please?
I projecting, teacher. Only one moment.
Okay. Who has a rooster? Héctor Alvarado. Do you have a rooster in your house?
Rooster. Rooster.
Yes, rooster means gallo.
Yes, I
Okay,
have a much.
really good.
Yes.
From my house, I can hear one. but I think that that one is probably, let's say, one block far from my house, but I can hear it. I can hear it. Not too strong, but I can hear it. Sometimes in the morning, because in the morning it is really quiet. So in the morning, when I wake up, I hear the rooster, but it's like one block far from my house, but I can hear it.
Okay, teacher, I'm ready.
Okay, projected.
Okay. About 5 years ago, I had contracted an internet plan with Tigo company. The first years, everything worked well for me, but the second year, it began to fail. First, I failed me once a month, after almost a year, it failed me more often. And so I continued until it worked for 45 minutes. And then it failed me for 2 hours and called constantly to the company. The complaint about the bad service they gave me, and they always told me that they will second a technician, but if they right, they will repair it for a couple of days, and then it will fail again, or no one will arrive when. I got tired. I called to ask when my contract expired, and they told me it expired in April, and we were in July. So I went to an agency to cancel. And after they had, we waiting for half an hour and another 15 minutes extending me. They told me that my contract expired until September. I told him they have given me other information on the phone, and I called it in front of him, and they told me that this was already bitten. He did not know what to tell me because because sorry, he didn't know was uh, because they did not know why they had wrong information, and was so angry that it raised the tone of my voice, and it better leave before happening. Why until September, and I went to cancel it. They tried to convince me not to cancel it, but they saw me upset and didn't insist anymore. And the moment I have been with the company of course of Claro for 2 years, and they have not filed me. Only teacher.
Good job. Thank you. Let's give it up for him. Well, in some cases, Claro has a bad service. Sometimes, sometimes. So I think that both companies have problems. Here in El Salvador, we need a company that invests a lot of money in new technology to get the internet to your house. I guess Tigo invested some money last year in fibra óptica, they call it, because Claro has the old cables, and that it's not a good idea. But probably someday we will have a better service. Good. So the other people that are missing tomorrow, before we finish the class, you will pass too. Yes. So now the attendance. I will show you the screen. You say present when you hear your name. First person, Hector Alvarado.
Present, teacher.
Herbert is not here. Sergio.
Present.
Abimael is not here. Tania.
Present.
Ruben.
Present.
Salvador,
Present.
Edwin González,
Present.
Tomás,
Present.
Héctor, Lima, Hugo,
I'm here.
José,
Present.
Luis. Well, Luis is there. Jorge,
Present.
Jorge.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Anthony, Alex Sosa, Edwin Sosa. Well, he was there. And Roxana and Josue.
Present, teacher.
Okay, so that's all for now. We are going to continue tomorrow. Keep practicing. I will send you a video that you have to watch in the WhatsApp group. I see you tomorrow and have a good day. Bye, guys.
Bye bye. See you tomorrow.
Present.